Axe? What? Axe? What made you think I axe? Hold on, let me just suggest some things. Hey everybody, I'm back. Wow. All right. So, anyways, sounds zesty. I am not funny. I am not funny at all. That's why I make memes, so I can be funny. It's like I gotta be funny. You know, the funny is not within me. But that's up for debate. That's up for debate. Am I funny, guys? Y'all just debate about that. Meanwhile, okay. So last stream didn't do good. I had to delete it. That's okay. Saw someone do this a while back. I wanted to be inspired. Okay. So this is your boy Endercat, and we are streaming once again. I don't know. When am I going to make an edit video again? Soon. Don't worry. But I have been under a lot of stress though. So yeah. Anyways, all right. So what I'm about to go ahead and do is I'm about to show you. Well, okay, not show you. Well, more like a my first time doing one of these. So if you think I don't know what I'm doing, then you be right, because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna delete this. How do I delete this? Delete row, yes. I figured that out fast. Alright, so we're doing Kirby games with a tier list, right? And the reason why I'm doing this is because this isn't the only game series that we're gonna be ranking. So we're just gonna start out with Kirby's Dream Land. Kirby's Dream Land. Now, I mean, not it's not extra horrible. It's okay. It's okay. It's a first game for it's a first attempt for everything. It's like it's not like you can't expect the first game of like a game from the 80s or 90s to be like god tier unless we're talking about Metroid because goddamn. Anyways, yeah, like with that being said, like if it was something like Metroid or Mega Man or something like that, or shoot, maybe Doom. Actually, Doom was fantastic back then. It was revolutionary. But yeah, see, like you would play this on your Game Boy, and then you would just like suck some juicy. I'm sorry, I lost myself there. So yeah, so like it doesn't have the best graphics, but it plays all right. It's a good game. It doesn't hold up to like it doesn't compete with now Kirby games. So yeah, trash. I never played for. All right. Anyways, next game, Kirby Adventure. Now, Kirby Adventure, if y'all haven't played it, it's a good game. It's a good game. I'm sorry. It's not over here. Not over here. So it's a pretty good game. If it's a pretty good game, it gave us the formula. It gave us the compatibility formula that we're used to now. So not. So it's not like a. It's not like a. It's not like a. Oh shit! It's a. Yes. Now this is now y'all can be biased. Y'all can be biased if y'all want. Now s- what's next? Kirby's Avalanche. I've never played that. Next. I'm just gonna move all the ones I'd never played. And I don't really and you know what? Just fuck this game. Fuck that one too. And Crystal Shards. What should I start next? What should I start next? I'm not that not caught up with the Kirby lore like that. Well, I am, but like I'm not caught up with the Kirby games. There we go. Superstar. 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 Listen. Let me tell you something about Superstar. No, no, what the fuck? No. Hell no. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna put it. Okay. Good. What's a better great fire? Ooh. Okay. Makes me bust. Makes me bust. We're gonna put it. Okay, we're gonna make this official. Okay, this is a new tier list. Okay, so it's gonna. Okay, so worst game. Okay, so I never played before. Fuck this game. Shitty. Bad. Bad. Okay. Fuck this game. Shitty. Bad. Okay. Good. Great. Fire. Makes me want. Makes me bust. Makes me want to bust. Yes. This is official. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What if I just splash? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. This is the fire. This is the fire one. This is the fire one. Now, what's it called? Okay. Now, what was I doing before? All right. Oh yeah. So, this game fits right here. This game fits right here. Okay. This game fits right here. Right fucking here. Do y'all know? Have y'all ever? I'm sorry. Superstar is so goaded. Superstar is goaded. It is. Listen, bro. Let me just say something real quick. The different mini games you can do. Sorry, the different stories you can do. The Dynablade section. Meta Knight's Revenge, where you get to fight Meta Knight again. Which again, you can do that with Kirby's Adventure, but it's just like, I mean, you can argue that like Kirby's Adventure has a better final boss, but it's just like, bro, this like it has more of a story. It has more of a story than Adventure ever will. End of discussion. Now, with all that being said, I'm gonna stop the dick writing allegations. Um, so let me see. Kirby's Dream Course. I've never played that before. Kirby's Dream Land 2. Let me stop. Let me stop. Okay, so I'm gonna put it over Kirby's Dream Land, obviously, because there's a lot of more characters that you can play with Kirby. So and like the graphics don't do it that well. Well, actually, no, I'm just gonna put it into great. I'm gonna put it into great. I'm gonna put it into great because It is a good game. It is a good game. It's worth getting. It's worth switching as a hamster, a fish, an owl. Should I continue? That's if that's not fire, I don't know what is. They just need to they could just HD the game. It's fine for people who keep for people for the little millennials who like to hate on the game and say that it has bad graphics and all that, bro. You do realize that if you that you can make it an HD game and you'll see what I mean. Imagine it as HD. Just use your imagination. That's all I can say. Tilt and trouble. It's okay, but it would be the last game I would play on my DS, which I only had my DS for like 5 years or 5 or 6 years of my lifespan. Um. Okay. Kirby's Dream Land 3. This is good. This is good. Oh shoot. Oops. I didn't even mean to do that. Well, oh yeah, I did. I did. I did. But the artwork looks beautiful for something that was made in 1997, and it was the last SNES game, so we gotta give it credit for that. And also, GUI is like so. GUI is like I would almost call it fire, but you know I can't put it over at Kirby Adventure. Like it's too goaded. It's too goaded. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just put Kirby's Return to Dream. Not Kirby's Return. Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland over Adventure. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's over Adventure. End of discussion. Um, Kirby Air Ride. I never played it before. Next. Hmm. Kirby. Hold on. Kirby Mass Attack. That's what that's. Oh, wait. Hold on. Where would I put this though? Where would I put this though? I know what game this is. I know what game this is. That's where you play as these 10 different Kirby's, right? It's actually a fire game. It's actually a fire game. It's actually a fire game, but I'm putting it under Kirby Adventure. Because no, because listen. I played it on somebody else's DS, and that shit was fire, bro. Listen, maybe that might be the soldiers are talking because I never played that game in years now. It's been years since I played the game, but I'll come back to this some other time. But yeah, so what else? Kirby Canvas Curse. Okay, y'all gonna fight y'all. Some of y'all might fight me on this one, but this game is actually mid. This game might be mid. This game might be mid. I don't like the mechanic. It's the same. It's the same thing I said about the Wii U one, which it looks good. It looks good. Yeah, it looks good. But like, I don't like scrolling Kirby around with my with my damn, what's it called? I don't want to say joystick because it's it's not a joystick. It's a I wish there was like someone in the chat that can tell me what it's called, but I guess I'll look it up later. But it's like the little writer that you could use with the 3DS and a Wii U gamepad. But like you would use that and then you would guide Kirby over there to beat the bosses, right? But like I never really liked the mechanics, so I'm just like I don't want to say it's bad. Well, I could be well, you know what? I put tilt and treble, so I'm just gonna say bad. I'm gonna say bad. And I'm gonna say the same thing with Rainbow Curse. Actually, no, shitty. It's that bad. Now Kirby's Epic Yarn. I never played those games. Now Superstar Ultra, like do I even gotta say anything? It makes me bust. It makes me bust. Like I literally get hard every time I hear this game. You can't you can't deny. You can't deny. I'm about to get hard. Kirby's Blow Up Blast. Never played that game. This is Kirby Clash. I played the second one, not the first one. Now that being said, the second one is underrated. It's very underrated. So I will. So not to okay. So look, not to put it as not to dick ride or anything, but this game deserves S tier. But I won't put it in S tier because I'm too biased. And y'all should know that I should be a fair person. That I'm usually a fair person. And then our next games are The Amazing Mirror, Crystal Shards, and Forgotten Land, which I have on my Switch. But I'll get into that one later. Again, I only played 2, so I can't really say anything for that. Now Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. I played that so many times, and it is it's it's pretty fire. Then again, a lot of these Kirby games are fire. Let me see. Squeak Squad. Squeak Squad is the final boss ruined it. The final boss ruined it. So I'm putting it right on okay. I'm putting it right on okay. Fuck all that. Dark Matter should have had a better role, anyways. And you know, like, look. I'm not gonna. Okay. Okay, I'm fucking around, fucking around. Cause I already know y'all gonna get mad. Cause I actually like Squeak Squad. It has good art. But yeah. There's no point of having the bad. There's no point in having anything bad on here. I'm just gonna put this over here, haha, because it looks a little better. Anyways, Kirby Planet Robots. Haven't played that one. Next, Kirby Triple Deluxe. What? I remember that little trailer when like Kirby. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Although, it makes me sad. This lore makes me sad. Just for that, I'm giving it a makes me want to bust tier. Anyways, fuck this game because I don't have all that time. Kirby and the Crystal Shards. It's fire. It's fire. If y'all haven't played Crystal Shards, y'all need to listen. It has the mixing. It has the mixing of like little elements with your damn. I'm stuttering too much. Like you can have like a fire sword ability, and you can have like all these ice. You can have like all these elements like ice and like electricity to like your sword and to your hammer and shit like that. And then you can have like a little storm and whatnot. And then it's just like this game needs to be talked about a little more. That's what I'm saying. And then it's just like Adeline. It's like Adeline is like the only human that really see in a whole Kirby series. So it's the first 3D Kirby game and whatnot. Well, except for this, which we're gonna talk about in a minute. We gotta talk about the goat of Kirby games. We have to talk about the goat of all Kirby games. Hold on. Listen, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, hands down the best Kirby game of all time. I say that with a burning passion. A burning passion. Bro, I will put listen. If you can name okay, if any of these games, are better than Kirby's Return to Dreamland, please let me know why so I can slap the shit out of you. I want to know. And don't point at these games. Those don't count. Those don't count. Please shut up. Please shut up. But like the whole point, bro. The whole thing is that like you like okay, so like, it's 4 players. Well, so is Star Allies, but you know who cares. Um. So and then there's a little stage gazes that you can go into after you did the super move on your after you upgraded your mega weapons, right? And speaking of which, the mega abilities, right? You can turn to a snowman. You can have a bigger sword, and then they added the sand thing, like he's Gara from Naruto or Crocodile from One Piece or something like that. Basically, it's like sand coffin. It's like crushing them bitches up. And Magalore is probably like the best villains in the whole Kirby universe. And y'all gonna be like, oh, but well, actually, Dark Matter. Well, Marks. Well, Sectorina. Shut up. Now that being said, Kirby and Forgotten Land. It's a fire game. I wouldn't put it as it makes me want to bust. Actually, it does make me want to bust. It does make me want to bust a little bit. I'm putting it. I'm not gonna. Actually, well, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. This is how I feel about it. It's really up there, but it's not touching. It's not touching these. It's not touching these. Same thing with same thing with Kirby Superstar. Well, actually, it's the Triumphs. Hold on, Kirby Superstar. Oh shit, Kirby Superstar. Wait. I said no. I take everything I said back. I take everything I said back. I take everything I said back. Listen, I can play as Magalore. I can play as Marks. I can play as the 3 Mage Sisters. They expand on who the fuck Kirby came where the fuck Kirby came from, right? Or who the hell Dark Matter is, and it does it with like it's everything that you wanted for Christmas. Everything you wanted for Christmas. Yay! Yep, people are going to hate me for this, but you know, L takes everyone. L takes everyone. Maybe not. Okay. All right. All right. You know what? I'm just put this as a regular stream. I don't. It doesn't need to be on a specific topic. Cause I have all this time. Might as well just like spend it. Okay, so we're gonna do one more. We might do a few more tier lists after this, and then yeah, we can just play a game. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Okay. Is that all? What? I know that shit was ass. I already know that shit was ass, but I don't care. Hmm. All right. Well, you leave me no choice. You leave me no choice. All right. Now this one is going to wrap a lot of people's heads around. All right, y'all ready? I'm about to bring y'all back. Oh yeah, this is a shout out to King K. Hey yo, so King K, if you're watching this, listen, I might make you mad, but whatever. Cause you make me mad every time I fucking play with you. In the game. In the game. Please do not take please do not take that contact anyone. Anyways, add a row below. Okay. Okay, S to E tier. What is the S tier boss? The hardest freaking so it doesn't have to be the hardest boss. It could be like just the most it could just be the most fun boss to play against, right? So let me just say, okay, so what's it called? So if it has a good mechanic, then yeah, we'll give it a S tier or A tier. But if it has like a ass mechanic, which it's so fun to play, but it's kind of it's kind of ass to like like actually like kill the person. It's just like it's or it dies easily or whatever. Yeah. So anyway, we're starting out with Peony Piranha Plant. Ass. No question. They ruined the boss. They ruined the boss. They ruined the boss. Like I like there's nothing wrong there's nothing like wrong with like Peter Piranha itself, but it's just like the two cage mechanic is just like I get it, it's for the story, but it's just like no, I want to fight Peter Piranha. I want like when he's done, I want there to be like two cages laying out, and then I just break one of the cages. I hit one of the cages, and then I'm done. And then we advance to the other story. Now, with that being said, hmm. So Ridley is a Ridley is a B tier boss because I would put him in A, but it's just like, hmm. He could have no, actually, no, no. Because like, okay, so Ridley Ridley plays like Ridley plays like the Metroid games, right? Which it's cool. It's cool. He plays like the Metroid games, but it's just like as a boss, like it feels like you're playing against Master Hand. It really feels like you're playing against Master Hand a lot, but like that. But like y'all can find me on that one. But it's just like it feels like a copy and paste mixture or something like that. It feels like a skinned down version of Master Hand. So I'm just like, okay, it's like I've seen it before, which really is older than Master Hand. But let's be honest, like they I feel like they could have done more. I feel like they could have done more, which they did, and that's why Meta Ridley goes over original Ridley. Now they should have used Meta Ridley's theme if they were gonna put Meta Ridley's theme and Meta Ridley as a boss. So it's like it's not that big of a deal, but it's just like he basically does the same thing as Ridley in the game does. Anyways, Marks is a S tier villain. He is a X tier, an S tier boss. X tier. Shit. Okay. I love Kirby. You should already know this, but like y'all don't understand. Marks as a boss is it's so fun to beat. Like any single character, like whenever I like the mechanic that it's not the mechanic. I like the feeling that he looks cute and frightening at the same time. And then like how he plays a lot like how he's all soul marks because like regular marks he feels like a jester with powers and blast lasers like that. Mark Soul also feels like a jester that can blast lasers, but he feels like a scarier entity and has more soulish more ghoulish attacks, right? That's kind of what Marks from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has. So, that's why I compare him to Mark Soul a lot. Especially when how he loses his wings and Kirby Superstar Ultra. He cut whenever you defeat him, he gets cut in half and then he blows up. But that's just me. Now I'm moving y'all. Now I'm moving y'all down here. I'm moving y'all down here. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. It's my video. I can do what I want. Yeah. Only because that Galleon. It's such a good boss. It's such a good boss. Like it's a giant robot, which has heavy attacks. Obviously, it's a giant robot. Like no shit. Like it's giant. And you get to fight him 3 times. Okay, so you get to fight him like 2 times in subspace, and then 3 times, and a third time in World of Light. And each time it's just so fun to go ahead and just like dodge his moves and and then it's like it's so and then he looks cool too. It's just like whenever he's like flops the deck on you, and then he's a little stronger in ultimate because he has the same moves in Brawl, but it's just like they hit heavier, or maybe it's just a launch sequence. I don't know. I guess the premise of what I'm trying to say here is that as a boss, he's memorable to the Smash Brothers series. Very memorable. Giga Bowser. Okay, now Giga Bowser. I'm gonna put it on B tier. I'm gonna put it on B tier. Now I love Giga Bowser. I love Giga Bowser as a boss, right? If you were gonna say that, oh well, he got done dirty. He was done better in melee, which it's fine, but it's like melee though. Like I guess, but I'm not I have nothing against Giga Bowser melee. In fact, I have nothing against melee at all, except for the people who like to overhype melee and say it's the best Smash game of all time. I'll always defend Brawl. Token suck on my wiener. But Giga Bowser Giga Bowser's fights are very fun because it's like defeating Bowser from the original Mario game, right? Which it's not exactly like that, but it's just like whenever you try to go ahead and go up against somebody. Um yeah, when you're trying to go up ahead and go against somebody in one of the bosses, right? Like like no matter who it would be, it's kind of like the same thing with Ganondorf, except a little better, which I'm gonna get into later. But it's like a really good crossover, or it's like the feeling of King Koopa or Bowser, whatever you want to call him. Uh, it's just like showing his true power that we don't really see that much. And I always like the concept of like Bowser using another form to get his instead of just growing himself into a giant colossal titan from Attack on Titan. And yeah, I just like the different forms of Dry Bowser, Dark Bowser, um what's it called? Fury Bowser. There's a lot of Bowsers. Dreamy Bowser. It's pretty cool. But yeah, and I would say I would I'll give him a B. I wouldn't give him a. I want to give him an A, but it's just like he got done dirty. He got done dirty. Like he's the most debatable boss character at this point. I'll tell you what isn't debatable. Ganondorf's ass. Ganondorf's ass. You have to hit his tail, and it's really hard to get to his tail. Which that could be that could be just me being bad at the game. But at the same time, that's him that you're trying to get his tail. And you can either jump over him, but you can't. But that's all you really have to do. Like yeah, all you gotta do is land on him when you're mid air, and you gotta hope that you don't land on his on the front side because you're gonna land on his hooves instead of his tail. But it's just like it gets so tiring try to find his tail, and just like it's so annoying. And like the rest of his body is invincible, but like his tail is like the only thing there. Like which it's fine with the other game, but it's like in ultimate it's just so redundant. Like I can't do that shit. Well, I can, but it's just like it's so annoying. It's very annoying. It is very annoying, and I hate it. I hate every minute of it. Good boss though. Good boss though. Just like better. You need a better mechanic. You need a better mechanic, or at least make the body take damage, but just have it a little weaker. Have it a little weaker. Have the damage a little weaker around the rest of the body. That's what I hope for because I'm tired of trying to dance around his blades and then like as soon as he's charging up as soon as I get to the sword as soon as I get to the tail I'm sorry as soon as I get to the tail right he puts his the other way because he's charging up and he does the damn the damn Ninjago move like Ninjago and starts spinning around with his fucking two swords like his goddamn what Zoro Romanora Zoro from One Piece, which he carries three swords, but whatever. But yeah, D tier. It's better than Piranha Plant, but whatever. Whatever. You want okay, so I'm just gonna put this on C. Because we don't see him anymore. We need to see more of him. And I've never gotten that far in Subspace Emissary in a while. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I have. I have. I just don't like the mechanic. I don't like the mechanic. I'm sorry. I don't know why the fuck I put it up here. Anyways, for Quasar, I don't like Rayquaza that much, but I will put it. I will put it over Duon any day. Any day, I'll put it over Duon. Next up, uh, Rathalos. Hold on. I'm back. Alright, anyways. So yeah, so we put Rayquaza over here. I was talking shit about Ganon Dork. It's a new challenger up here. E tier, he's too hard. Next. Rathalos. Oh, that's where I stopped. Yeah, stop. Okay. Rathalos. So I would have to put this in A tier. I would put this in A tier. If it wasn't some stupid ass Mushu that could just make him dizzy. But I will put it over Rayquaza though, so hey, it's close to the dragon, so hey, why not? And we're almost done with the series bosses, with the otherworldly series bosses. This also contains an S because because like he grows because he has two forms. He has two forms. Okay, if not that, it's like the music itself just makes it more better, and it's like, and then like yeah, you can argue that like the mechanics with the uh with the flames coming out of the ground, which is common, just common Castlevania shit, but whatever. Um, and then it has um like I said with the I might be a little biased, but what I said with the Ganondorf one, it doesn't correlate the same because yes, you have a specific area that you need to hit it though. But my thing is that like it's easier to hit him on the head than anything. It's easier to I bet you it's easier to it's easier to hit Dracula on the head better than it is to hit Ganondorf in the tail before he charges up. Like yeah, he can turn into bass and start and then attack you that way. Well, which he's kind of just teleporting, but like he could just teleport. And then the second boss is a little bit harder, but I mean, the second boss is a little bit easier, but uh, only by a little bit. Next up, we have Master Hand and Crazy Hand. A tier. They're just the same. They're all the same. We're all in this together. Okay, but for the ever since it came out in Melee, they kind of been the ultimate duo. They kind of been just like collapsing us technically, not in a sexual way. I'm just saying it's like, but yeah, I like the Crazy Hands breakdance that he does sometimes. I used to always try to mimic the Master Hand and Crazy Hand at like my third grade classes. I would look like the weird kid, which I was the weird kid. So yeah, and they're just a classic bosses for Super Smash Brothers any game, except for N64. Next up, we got Master Core. This shit is dummy hell. This shit is dummy hell. This shit is dummy hell. This shit is no, because this is not a balanced boss at all. It's hard. It's hard for a reason, but like it's not a balanced boss at all. It is not a balanced boss. It is not a balanced boss, and y'all can count in Fortress with that shit too. It is literally just Subspace Emissary or Smash Rush, whatever, or that one Rush game and 3DS. That's all that shit is. And I swear, Master Core, like yeah, the faces are cool. I like Master Core, but it's just like I can't put it as like a B tier or A tier or S tier. The abs of the whole thing. And I'm just like think of well, Bass. Bass spells bass. Think about it like this. Think about it like this. Like it's hard. Like does making a boss hard technically mean that's good? No, it doesn't. Which which it's not saying. I'm not saying that's good. I'm saying it's okay. I'm saying it's like okay. I would play this. I would play against this. Uh, I would play against someone like this on some other day. But I'm just like okay. This shit is like literally just too hard. This shit is literally too hard. It could be, and again, it could be just me, but like, come on, man. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it unless you're trying to make your friends jealous or whatever, and you're trying to get those events that you collect. And it's not as rewarding. It just feels like they try too hard, trying to make a more powerful boss, or trying to make more harder boss than the last game. But speaking of the last game, Taboo was my favorite villain for a long time. Like, do you know how good of a smash character, or I'm sorry, a villain character that he is? Like, he's just a mysterious blue man that's made out of Morse code. He made the Master Hand his bitch. That's number two, and number three, like he was the most coolest Super Smash Bros. Boss of all time. Like and the most hardest too. We can argue that, but it's just like, bro, he had so many cool abilities. He could snatch you up by turning into a gauge, and then he could use his wings to blast you. Like it felt rewarding when I had to when I tried to stop him out. But then it's like Master Course is like trying to do with like the ADHD of a mad 10-year-old with a temper tantrum. Like I'm not dealing with that shit. Like the knives and shit. Like what the hell? The knives were the fucking death of me, and then they turn into a shadow version of yourself. Like, damn. And don't even get me started on the damn beast that they call the Master Beast, because that shit wanted to be Pikachu so bad, and he kept bending to the damn stage, and it's like, it was so fucking irritating. But it is doable though. Now this is more rewarding. This is more rewarding than anything, and like it's and also I would put on a lower tier because Sonic dogged your ass, but I respect Taboo. I respect Taboo. Now that being said, Darkon. It's like I said with the last one. It's like I said with the last one. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But who would I choose better? Okay, so all right, so so they should be together. They should be together, but I'm just gonna put no. I mean, all right. So the reason why I say Darkon is better because one, it's more edgier and it's more and like the music is a lot more intense, right? And it's like everything that Mastercore was supposed to be, but just didn't turn out to be, right? It's just Darkon is just so brutal with how he kills his people. Oh, sorry, with how he kills the player or how he tortures the player. Which what's it called? The same could be said with Galeem though. The same could be said with Galeem, but Galeem acts more like a lighter like more of a lighter version than Darkon ever was. Just like, and it's just like the challenge actually means something, and then it's just and then whenever he's hard, it's like he's hard because like oh well that's something he could do. That's something that actually makes sense. That's something that's a mechanic. That's mechanical worthy, right? Meanwhile, Master Core is just it's just final form Akira just trying to figure out what the hell he's supposed to be, and it pisses me off. That's all I can say afterwards. He just pisses me off. So yeah, Master Core is the second best boss in this whole series. Now with them combined, it is the hardest. But like nothing compares to Taboo. Nothing will compare to Taboo ever. Especially with it. Now I will say though, one thing that is dummy with Taboo is that fucking whip. I could never escape that shit. I could never escape that shit. That always felt like a damn slave master, bro. It scares me. But with all seriousness though, go to bosses. Go to bosses. And with that, I think we have room for one more tier list. We have room for one more tier list. Maybe one more tier list. I don't know. Maybe a few more. I lied. I don't know. I can't make up my mind. I can't make up my mind. Okay, maybe a few more. Maybe a few more. I said a few more. Because I have so many ideas. I have so many ideas. Okay. I'm gonna save. Yeah. Okay. So All right. So actually, wait. Let me not. Let me see the list real quick. Let me see the list real quick. All right, y'all. As a Sonic fan, we gotta do this. We gotta do this tier list. Okay. So to start off with the one that started it all, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna shut up now and I'm gonna just put Sonic 1 and C. Okay, so Sonic is in C tier. It's the same thing that I said with the Kirby tier list. The first game did all right, but it was the first game. It was revolutionary back then, but now it doesn't compare up to the other games. That's it. That's it. Nothing against the series. Nothing against the series. Now Sonic the Hedgehog 2? A tier. A tier. That's it. That's it. It's no dis like no like no no discussion. No discussion. No discussion. Like it's way better than Sonic 2 than Sonic 1. Right? It's way better than Sonic 1. That's number 1. Number 2, the music is better. You can play with two characters and like there's more memorable stuff in Sonic 2 than there is Sonic 1. For example, there's the first appearance of Metal Sonic, the Death Egg, the Chaos Emeralds introducing Super Sonic, and the Spin Dash. Like there's more Sonic in this game than the first Sonic game ever had, which is beautiful about this. Now, Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. All right, so I'm gonna keep it simple. So I'm gonna put like hmm. I do think that I do think that Sonic 3 is worse than no, I'm gonna not say worse. I think Sonic Knuckles is better than Sonic 3, right? Now, some people might hate on me for this, but like listen, just hear me out. Like the level design is better in Sonic and Knuckles because like I know it's like a half of the game, but it's just like if we're doing these as like different games, right? Um, well, actually, I probably should put these over Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Like if we're doing this like like it's half of the game. Like the level design gets more better. It gets a lot more better because I don't know what the hell they were doing with I don't know what they were doing with that Marble Zone. Is that what it? No, it's not Marble Zone. Landscape Zone. Slave Landscape Zone. Sonic Adventure. Get it now. Um, and then and then there's more things that I like the desert stage, launch base zone, the hidden palace, and Mushroom Hill. I don't really care, but you get to switch as Knuckles and Sonic, so that's cool. And then it's what starts it all, and then there's what trumps it. Oh, shit, my bad. I'm sorry. I got the whiffles. I got the sniffles. So this is an S tier Sonic game. This is an S tier Sonic game. First off, the shields are better. They introduced the fire shield, the water shield, and the lightning shield. Right now you can now you can do a fire burst in mid air, and then you can ground pound with the water shield or the bubble shield, whatever you want to call it. And then you can also you can also survive in different elements. Like you can survive in lava more, and then you can survive in and then you can stop yourself from drowning when you have the water shield instead of trying to get a bubble every single 5 minutes or every single 30 seconds trying to find a bubble. But good mechanic though. And then like I know like Sonic like it's just like the other half, but then it's just like it's a it's a good continuation. It's a good to have the full thing on there. That's but the whole reason why I didn't have them both on I had them all on S was because like as their own games, they're not that good. As their own games, if you divide them, then it's like then it's kind of just like then it's kind of just like shortening a tower or something like that. It is not that big anymore. But yeah, and then let's not forget about hypersonic. Okay, let's just not forget about hypersonic, please. Keep hypersonic alive. Y'all are doing a good. You are doing a great job. You are doing a great job. I might need to go get some medicine later. All right, next up we got Sonic CD. So I'm gonna say that it's better than Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Get over there. Because like there's a lot more you could do in CD than you could do in Sonic 1, right? And then there's like the music is better than Sonic 1, which is debatable. A lot of people will go ahead and get mad at me for saying that. But then there's like animated cutscenes and the super peel out is there. The Metal Sonic is handled a lot better in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna put it up to B tier because y'all give it too much hate. I give it a little bit more credit. Again, it's not the best Sonic game, but whatever. It was a decent attempt. But like the mechanics weren't bad. It's just it could have been better, but not as good as Sonic the Hedgehog 2 because they had a lot more Sonic to it. Same, and again, the same could be said for CD, but I'm talking about the iconic Sonic that has a ring to it. And yeah. So Triple Treble, never played it. Next. Hmm. Eeny, meeny, miny, you. Sonic Adventure is It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know what? I'm gonna put it in A tier, but I'm gonna put it below all these because it's overhyped. It's overhyped, and I'm not gonna put it for S tier because one it's like the first like actual like good 3D Sonic game. And number two, it's like the story's like it has good story, and then it's just like the gameplay itself. It's like I don't like I need boost. I need boost, and it's like the momentum is basically just there because of Sonic the Hedgehog, the classic Sonic the Hedgehog games are trying to import that into 3D. The reason why I'm not putting it S tier though is because why should I? Like it's not that it's not it's I mean it's good, but it's not that good. Like the voice acting was a first attempt. It could have been better. But the six stories are alright. Now why I think Sonic 3 and Knuckles is better than that is because well there's just a lot more to it. There's just a lot more to it. And there's a lot so it's very likable. It's very likable. Now, here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say. Did they forget to put hold on? Where's Sonic Adventure 2? Oh, I'm blind. I'm about to say, did they not put Sonic Adventure 2 in here? So I'm gonna say, I do not like the soap shoes at all. I do not like the soap shoes at all in this game. I don't like the soap shoes in this game. And the real grinding is okay. It's I don't not real grinding. The mech shooting is okay for Eggman and Tails. And then I like collecting different pieces of the Master Emerald as well. And then the Sonic and Shadow boss fight is pretty cool in game. And then they do a better job with it in the anime, but then again, but I mean, it's either and it's that, and it's also on the show as well. But you know, now with that being said, this is the S tier because it has the best story and the discussion. Not the best, the best Sonic Adventure story. The two, and I say the two, not the best Sonic story. Now, what has the best story in Sonic games is Sonic 06, which is actually pretty good. Nah, let me stop. I'm gonna just put it. It's not a bad game, but because of the reputation it gave. But I'm gonna just put it as an actual rating system. I'm gonna put it on D tier because it was a decent attempt. It was a decent attempt, and like they tried to make it the best Sonic game there was, but it was rushed and therefore we didn't have the game we needed now. What I'm about to do is I'm about to put the whole Sonic Advance the whole Sonic Advance series in S tier. Because do I even have to say anything? Do I even have to say anything? Same thing with Rush Adventure and Rush. Like the gameplay is amazing. See, these are the games that you should be referring with Sonic to. These games you should be referring with Sonic to. Okay. Now let's get into the bad games. Okay. Or I'm sorry, the worst receiving games. We're the worst received games. Never played. Moving on. Sonic and the Secret Rings eats here, but the party games make up for it. The main game is ass though. The main game is ass though. Now Sonic Heroes is actually B tier. It's actually B tier. So I'm not, but like I'm not gonna put it under Sonic CD though. So don't get it twisted. I like switching different characters. Is that wrong? I like lighting. I like playing as I like playing as the Chaotix again, so that's cool. Like I like Knuckles Chaotix. I don't know about y'all. But like yeah, I like the Knuckles Chaotix. It was a pretty fun game. I don't know why that many people hated it, but oh well. They did something right to me. Pause. Wait. I just realized what I said. All right, so Black Knight is also B tier, but the OST saves a lot of it, and it's like a lot. Like when you every time you have to cut something, you always have to stop too. So I don't like that. But like, it's the fact that you get to actually fight with Sonic as a sword. Fight as Sonic with a sword. I'm retarded. And I like I like Sonic's voice. I like Jason. This is Jason Griffin's final goodbye, and we don't get to see him after this game. So you know it'd be like that sometimes, but like it shouldn't have been like that. But for real though, like it was actually a pretty good game though. So like it was a pretty good Wii game, way better than Secret Rings could ever be. Next up, we got Sonic. Next up, we got Forces, and I'm not doing these in order. Just so y'all know. I hope y'all cut on to this because I'm not doing this in order. I don't feel like doing this in order. That's too much responsibility. Sonic Forces wasn't even that bad. The Sonic Forces wasn't that bad. It was okay, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, it's not the game that we needed back in 2017. Because there's not that much freedom that you can play with in the game, right? The story was kind of ass. Infinite was missed potential. They fixed Tails' arc in Sonic Frontiers, but like still they're like, damn, he was useless. Like all these games, the Sonic like Tails is actually doing something. But you're telling me this nigga was like, Sonic, help me! Like, no, like that's not Tails. That's not Tails, that's Fails. Now that being said, it's like I like the Wispins. They were a pretty good addition to the little Sonic series, and I'm just like I like the Wisps, which I'm gonna give Sonic colors the justice it deserves because it got black backlash very badly after Ultimate. But C tier is the best. Is the best we can give it. That's the best I can give it, and that's about it. So, anyways, Sonic. Like I said, Sonic Adventure isn't that good. So whenever I put Sonic Adventure over something, so whenever we put something over Sonic Adventure, don't be mad, please, because this is my opinion. But anyways, Sonic Colors, it has a really good mechanic with the wisps. It's just like it's so fun to go at the speed of light and blow up bricks and stuff like that, like your Mario. That was. I hope no one took that. I hope no one took that seriously. No, I really hope. And it's like like they gave the wisps their purpose, like drill, cube, hover, and And it's like I like using the whiz. Like they have the boost mechanic, they have the whiz mechanic, and then they brought supersonic back. So yeah. Now with that being said, we're going to be giving Sonic Lost World a downgrade because it's not. I'm sorry, not. It's not that bad. It's this bad. It's this bad. It's this bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I am so sorry. I didn't even notice that. I am so sorry about it. I'm sorry, everybody. I did not mean to put Sonic Heroes under Black Knight. So Sonic Heroes is good. Sonic Heroes is good. It's a B in my book. Now Sonic Lost World, it had a lot of potential and it failed. You wrecked it. You wrecked it. You know the Lego Movie. No, I don't want to get that reference. No. Okay, look. So the 786 weren't a bad villain. Weren't bad villains. So they were just represented so ass. Zavik could have did a little bit more character development. Hey, well, not not character development. He could have. It could have been more, but they just turned him into Bowser. So I'm just like, why did he turn giant? Why wasn't that the final boss? That was whack. And furthermore, the soundtrack is nice, but it's a Sonic game. Like every single soundtrack is supposed to be nice. And I like the and like the new moves are just so clean to use. It's like it was a new style. Like they're trying something new, and like every time they try something new, and like they get backlash. But like y'all hate the boost. Y'all hated the boost so much. So I'm just like, so there's like, you'll have to go back to the drawing board again and again and again. That's no fun. Like, leave him alone. Like it's like Sonic Class Sonic. Leave Sonic alone. No, that being said, Sonic Alicia's S tier. The same thing with Generations. Hold on, let me just Oh, and don't mind me until I. There we go. Sorry, Sonic 3 Knuckles. I still love Sonic 3 Knuckles, but it's just like, come on. Well, I can't put them over Rush. I'm sorry. Mauricio, I can't move it anymore. Mauricio. Now, it's this game, and this game that will get S rank. Now, this might be biased to say, but it's just like these 10 games deserve S rank. Mania deserves A at best. I mean, yeah, it saved 2017 for Sonic, but like, come on, man. Like, it's a it's a fan game. Like, it doesn't count. It shouldn't count. And yes, they were hired by Sega to go ahead and be like, okay, so let's make Sonic great again. Let's hire the fans. Oh my god! I could kiss you for saying that. It's like, yes, I know, I know, I know. But Frodo, like, we do need to add some fans. Like, so. I would rather play Adventure than this. Yes, I would. But it is better than Sonic Forces though. So let me just say that once. Let me just say that once more. Once more and forever. But Sonic Mania does have a lot to offer. Introduced the drop dash, which a lot of people started using in their fan games, and It's not bad, but now I'm just used to it. Now I'm just used to it whenever I play classic Sonic games. So I missed the Insta Shield, but you know it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Plus, I played Sonic and the Fallen Star, and it was pretty nice. Pretty nice. Now, with that being said, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generations, Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers is the goat. There's nothing you could say against that, right? Sonic Generations was peak back in 2011, and it still is in 2023. Okay, like it has two different modes between spin dash and the rush gameplay. No, I'm just kidding. I'm thinking of 3DS. It's just classic Sonic versus Mario Sonic gameplay for every single level, and then the remixes and generations is pretty S tier, and so are the bosses. Same thing with Perfect Chaos. And Egg Dragoon is so fun to play, and then there's those mini games you get to play. And don't even get me started on Sonic Unleashed though. Sonic Unleashed, man, oh my gosh, the levels are so iconic, and same thing with the music. And then don't even and it's like and then it's the opening theme, and it's like the opening thing. This the little cutscene, the opening cutscene, like it's so climactic. Like we don't see that in any other Sonic game ever again. They by reference in the Sonic movie, but it's like like it's the same animators who animated to the Sonic movie, right? So it's like it's good. What's good. Every Sonic animator loves the Sonic Unleashed cutscene. Frontiers. The reason why it's better than Generations. Oh my gosh, it's the character development. It's the gameplay itself. They fixed Tails, which I don't like Tails all that much, but like they fixed them. They fixed them. They made him. They made him. They made Tails again. And then the combat is so much fun. Like the combat bro. The combat is so god tier. It is so cracked. And I'm not even talking about the Super Sonic boss fight. I'm talking about like whenever you fight a Guardian, wherever you find like a random whenever you find like a random enemy, like and then I could talk about the Super Sonic boss fights, but yeah, like the Super Sonic boss fights are a lot better, and they're so much better in this game. And then like yeah, Supreme was a little down, but like Supreme was pretty hard though. It was pretty hard though. So like we can give it that much. Give it that much. But I think my favorite oh yeah, and then there's the OST. It has I think my favorite song of the whole thing was One Way Dream, because as soon as I heard this song, it's like boost your spirits off the ground. I'm a spark that won't go out. We can go much higher now. Gravity can't hold us down. We only at the beginning of this one-way dream. Bro, S tier, Sonic Frontiers, Game of the Year! Game of the Year! And don't even say Genshin Impact beat it, because there was no point of putting Genshin Impact from in that whole thing. Okay, I don't know why Genshin. I don't know who even plays in Genshin Impact. That's number one. And number two, if anything, God of War should have topped this game. I'm just saying. Of all the games, God of War should have topped this shit. And for the people who keep on saying Forgotten Land is better than Frontiers, they don't know what they're talking about. If you go and play Frontiers and then go play Forgotten Land, right? You tell me, what has better combat? What has better music? What has better graphics? Everything. I like Forgotten Land. I like Forgotten Land. I love Forgotten Land. In fact, I can't get enough of it. I never talked about Forgotten Land, did I? Okay, so like Forgotten Land, right? Like it has okay, so it has good bosses, and then it has the good, and then it has good combat as well. So so, but like like if you compare like it's like why like comparing Kirby com- comparing Kirby combat compared to like something that went straight out of Devil May Cry, like it's not fair. It's not fair. Like he literally has near automata combat. How do you compete with that? Anyways, I think my thing is accurate. I think my list is very accurate. So, with that being said, I'm going to choose another one. And maybe it might be my last one. I don't know. I might have another one in the works. Did y'all like my singing, by the way? A lot of people say that I have a good singing voice, but uh, whenever I'm singing in the shower, I'm stuttering. I'm always cracking my voice a lot. So yeah. Now fan characters. Let's see how powerful they are. Let's see how powerful they are. Now, what's it called? So, Doom is hyperform level, obviously, but I mean, because he was handling Super Shadow and, and Super Sonic like a lot, and he really needed, and then like in the very finale, and then the very ending of Sonic RPG, like he needed Hypersonic in order to defeat Doom, and it was very phased when he saw that too. So I'm just like, what the hell? But yeah, he is pretty powerful though. So the RPG games, the RPG games, I haven't played that much, but I need to start playing some more. Now speaking of the RPG games, Sonic level goes to Aeon. Aeon was a pretty cool character, but it's just like I always seen him in those flash animations, and I know he was from Sonic Final Fantasy, but I really want to say above Sonic level, but like he got cooked by Sonic. Sonic cooks him. Sonic cannonly cooks him. Now, with that being said, get the fuck out of here, Fanes. Fanes, bro. Whoever says that Fanes will be like, hey, that's offensive. Only people that like Fanes are people that play Friday Night Funkin'. That's it. End of discussion. End of discussion. Hyperstatic above hyperform level, which yeah, he is hyperform, but like still. Same thing with hyper shadow. And Nazo is above super form, so because he needed to get jumped by Super Sonic and Super Shadow. So like if y'all don't remember in Nazo Unleashed, he needed to get hype. He needed to get he kept healing from all those he kept tanking all those attacks and getting healing himself and stuff like that. It's like you cannot let this man catch a break at all. Like and yes, it may look like he'll never get a break, and you may feel bad for him, but it's like he killed Tails. I do not feel bad for this nigga. I'm glad he got jump all those damn times. But yeah, So I'm sorry. He's with that being said, he is above supersonic level because he beat Supersonic and was pissing off Super Shadow. And again, he needed to be teamed up. He needed to be gangbanged. That's facts. Metalix. Metalix was a different breed. He was a different breed. He was super form level. No, he was above Sonic level, but he was okay. But I don't know where I should. Okay, he was super form level. He was super form level, and then Super Metalix was above Super Sonic level. Okay, that's how it went. That's how it went. because bro was handling Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Sonic, and Shadow at the same time. Okay, that nigga was built different. That nigga killed the Koopa Bros in one shot. He killed the Axum Rangers. He got so close and with one attack. And he had to charge that up for like God knows how long. But like he still destroyed the damn island. All they really needed, all he really needs is 4 emeralds. He needs 4 emeralds, and that's all he needs to turn super. Imagine him with his full complete with his full complete form. That would be so goddamn broken. Y'all don't, because y'all don't understand. For people who watched Super Mario Bros. Z back then, y'all have to understand how powerful he is. Y'all probably do, but that was probably like a long time ago. So I'm gonna remind y'all. I'm gonna remind y'all later, because we're gonna watch Super Mario Bros. Z in the next stream. Watch. Now this nigga was above. Now this nigga was above super form level, but I want to say over hyper level. Let me say over hyper shadow. Over hyper shadow, because I don't think hyper sonic or hyper shadow could have done it on their own. So I think he has hyper level. He has hyper level. Now above hyper level would have to go to hyper hyper perfect Nazo, because no, because like perfect Nazo could have just bro, listen, he tanked a punch from Supersonic, right? And then he smacked Chaos Spear like it was nothing. He learned Chaos Control, and then he tanked the Chaos Blast. That shit was broken as fuck. And he was holding up against Shadow for a very long time. So we were both struggling to kill each other. And Hyper Nazo needed to be stopped by not only Hyper Shag's 1 billion ring attack from the comics, but he also needed the help of Super Knuckles and Super Tails in order for him to get taken down. Also, this guy, I don't know who this is. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm just gonna say he's above Sonic's level. And bro, Fane's ass. Oh, I'm sorry, man. It's like he's not scary. Get the fuck out of here. Like, well, he gave me nightmares. Like, shut the fuck up. No, he didn't. I'm gonna be a terrible father when I grow up. So, yeah, that's. I think we have time for one more. Get ready, everyone. Are you ready? Dick writing shall now commence once again. Huh? It's time for some more Madness Combat dick writing. Let's get it! Yay! All right. So, I don't know what. I'm just gonna go ahead and say. You know what? Dead. Dead to me. Put a meh emoji. I'm gonna put a meh emoji real quick. Meh. All right. So now with that being said, it's time to rate our first character a grunt. A tier. No, S tier. S tier. Fuck it. S tier. Because it's very iconic to the Madness series. Now, all right. Now it's actually really a character. Okay, so let's start off with our boy Hank J. Wimbledon. S tier. Okay, A tier. Actually, excellent. Yeah, A tier. Okay, so like, what's it called? So he doesn't have. Okay, so we don't know that much about Hank yet because well, not yet because like his whole thing is that like okay, so he's the main character. Got you. He kills people. Got you. And he kills people, and he has friends, and he kills them too. Okay. Oh, well, okay. So he's killing a lot of people. Okay. Okay. So and then there's God. He kills him too. Which he kills them, but you can't kill Clown because Clown kills you, which we'll get into that later. Now, the boombox guy, dead to me, wasn't shit. Rich was was B tier because he fought his best. He fought his best against the mag agent. However, the mag agent is a wonderful character. He is a wonderful character. I swear, the mag agents are like the best thing to happen during a Madness Combat during a Madness Combat montage. Whenever whenever you see the characters like fighting against all these different agents and soldat agents, and then you see a big ass bag agent, you're like you're about to be ready to see how like oh how's this shit gonna go, like I'm like okay. Now that being said, Mag Torture was pretty cool. We don't really get to play against him in any game because we get to play these other mag agents, but it is what it is. But he did get his own episode, so that's why we're getting him S tier. We're gonna give him F. We're gonna give him D tier because I do not care. Now we're gonna give the Soldat Soldier the same tier as Hank because they are the closest to defeating. They are the closest and smartest agents of all time. They're the most fastest and skilled agents. So like and they even have their own corpus and whatchamacallit in Project Nexus. So yeah, they're pretty good. But like Hank is just always built different, which I would say that if Mac Hank was here, I would put him on S tier. But since this goes all the way from like Madness Combat 10, I believe. Um, you know, I'm gonna just go ahead and put Hank a little Hank on A, and I'm gonna just move on because I do not care. All right, next up, zombies. F tier. All right, next up, another person I don't care about. Now these are just the guys from Madness Interactive, so we get C tier because they're actually pretty good agents. Engineer can suck my balls. Sheriff can suck my balls. This guy can suck my ball. No, I'm just kidding. What if I'm on a Rich? Yes, cause Rich got destroyed. That's pretty rich. The auditor is last. I want to talk about the auditor so bad. Then to me. Next up, we got Damos. I'm just gonna put him with Betty Stanford because they're literally the same rank. Now, Damos has powers unlike Stanford, but like Stanford is pretty strong in his own way. Because he's the only person that hasn't canonically died. in the Madness Combat universe. Deimos has died like one time, but then he right now he's in purgatory, fighting for his life, and then he made it out, and it's gonna get revealed to like how he's gonna come back from all this. Now these are Hell to Kill and Project Nexus, and Tricky the Clown. Oh my goodness, what a boy! You are a nice boy. If he doesn't get S tier, I don't know where the hell he's going. Cause definitely not A tier. Definitely not F tier. He's definitely not that to me. Bro, he's the most popular character right now. He's the most popular Madness Combat character. And if you don't know who Tricky the Clown is, then you're a piece of shit. And yeah, that's it. No hard feelings. I'm just saying what has to be said. And I would put him on S tier, but he got clapped by Hank so many times, and again, they're literally on the same level, but he literally needs powers just to be stronger, just to be stronger. Like he's if anything, he's a good gunman, he's a good swordsman, but he he really needed like a lot of defeats that he did in the series, he really couldn't have done that aside from killing the original Gestalt aside from killing the original Gestalt in Project Nexus Classic, he couldn't really defeat the Auditor or Phobos or Hank in that matter without without the Keystone Fragment. So he's really nerfed down, and also he's nerfed down in Project Nexus 2. So you don't really get to so he doesn't really get to show his powers. So we don't really get to use his powers that much unless he's like a background character. So yeah, which it makes sense, but like still though, I want to break through a building. I want to move a whole ass entire building as Jeebus. Like I want to make force fields, but it's the same thing that they did to Tricky. So I was like, I don't care anymore. Now, Agent is iconic. He has also never died. But let me tell you something. The Auditor solos all of them. He can literally do anything. He can create buildings. He can make anybody his minion, and then they'll die for him. I wish people would die for me, cause nobody ain't gonna die for me. Nobody love me like that. Nobody loves him like that either. He just got mind control and shit. And then what's it called? He can possess anyone who he wants to. He can enlarge his body, and then and then he can be infected by the keystone fragment. But that is just like one little minor influence. But that's about it. And and then he can also use a keystone fragment for his own terms. And then he can turn his whole body into fire or smoke, whichever you may call it, or it could be just like some Nexus flames or whatever. We don't really know. And he could turn into a dragon, and then turn into a fist, turn into any single little any object that he wants to be. In fact, because he's just that broken of a villain. So he's personally my so he's right now he's my favorite Madness villain right now. So yeah, so you're gonna have to you probably gush about him a little more. Okay, so Mac Hank also tried to go ahead and stop him with the crap arm, but he really couldn't. He shot that bitch off by spawning in his own weapon again. The same thing that he did in order to try out Jesus when he was trying to force field himself from getting shot. He spawned in a damn rocket launcher, which didn't even work because Jeebus already had the shield up, and it still knocked him out of the damn ring. He killed Deimos. That's number one. He broke Stanford. And he's the reason why Tricky what he's the whole reason why Tricky comes back. Okay? He's the whole reason why Tricky came back. Tricky couldn't have done it without me. But yeah, there's no one that can really beat the auditor, or is there? We'll figure out. Anyways, yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and end this real quick. We might play a game later. But yeah. So thank you guys for looking at my tier lists. And I will see y'all later. Ah. Damn, I can't spell for shit.